Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the Canning Nana. Today I'm going to show you one of my favorite all-time meals, chicken divan, and a really shortcut way to make it. Wow, that was a really low-flying...
You tell me to be quiet and then the airplane comes over.
That was a low-flying airplane, wow. Okay, so we are going to do broccoli, cheese. My husband is cutting the chicken right here. We've got some onions all cut up and cooking, and some mixed yellow and red bell peppers, and these are sauteing. We're going to put all this together. I'm going to show you how to do that and mix some other ingredients in here for a delicious meal. So I'm making this for dinner, for tonight, for leftovers, and for numerous freezer meals. I am so sick of coming home and having nothing to eat, and it's me, my husband, and my son right now, so we need some awesome freezer meals. You guys are going to see me making a lot of freezer meals from now on. So let's get started with this. We're going to saute this, and I'll bring you back. Go.
Before you go any farther, this is the worst meal ever.
Yeah, right.
So if you try it and cook it, send everything to me.
Yeah, it's one of my husband's favorite meals, you guys. Yeah, my husband and my son, and anybody who tries this meal, you guys are going to love this. I've showed this a few times on my channel, but this is going to be a very short video showing the shortcuts on how to do this, and you're going to love it. So I want you to comment in the comment section if you've tried this before, because I know a lot of my longtime viewers who have been with me for the whole 8 years of my channel have tried this, and they love it. It's chicken and broccoli casserole with a few little twists and turns in there that I've added. And I've made it really yummy, so you're going to love this, I promise. So for the onions, you want to just saute them until they're opaque. You don't really want to caramelize the onions, unless you like caramelized onions in this. But you just want to make them opaque and cooked. That's really all. You don't want caramelized onions. And then for the peppers, and it really doesn't matter, you can use the same spoon for everything. For the peppers, you just want to cook them down. And you don't want everything completely cooked, because you are putting this in the oven, and you're going to heat everything through. So you want it just a little bit uncooked, because everything is going to be in the oven for probably about 30 to 35 minutes until everything is heated completely through. And you'll see what I mean a little bit later, because everything gets mixed together and gets heated completely through. For freezing this, you can also, and I'll show you when I get to that point, you can also, when you mix it all together, you do not have to cook this in the oven. You can just mix it all together and put it right in a freezer container with some cheese on top of it and freeze it the way it is, and then microwave it if you want to. Or you can put it in another container and air fry it, however you want to do it. I think it's best if you cook it already and then freeze it, but you can do it either way. Okay, so I just added some garlic to the onions, and I just added it here, and I'm just going to saute it, just like that. Okay, so this is what you want your onions to look like. Right here, they're all cooked. And this is what you want the peppers to look like. That's about it. Okay, so I'm going to put them in a bowl. I'm going to put them in a really large bowl, but I've got all the broccoli in there right now. So I'm just going to put them all in this bowl right here, so I can cook the broccoli in this bowl, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, so here is our onions and peppers, and the garlic is in there. And here are the broccoli in the pan, and this is almost 2¼ pounds of broccoli, you guys. And the pan is ready for the chicken to go in, and the chicken's going to go in just a second. Okay, so we have our chicken in the pan, and I'm going to season it with some Lari seasoned salt and some Lari seasoned pepper. You want some of that on there?
No. Don't change the rest.
So, I think Jack wants some of the Disneyland Bengal barbecue. Do you want some on there?
No, I don't. Because I like it the way it is.
Okay, we can do that.
Do it the way you normally do it.
Well, okay. Oh, here, do that again. So, okay. You can season this with literally whatever you want. I'm going to put some of my garlic powder on this. I have this on very low right now, so I'm going to turn this up a little bit. Going to season it, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, something really important when you're doing the chicken and when you're doing Divan. Oh, look at that broccoli.
Look at it.
Awesome job. Okay, so something really important, because you are going to heat this up, because you're mixing everything together, and you're going to be heating it through in the oven. And if you want really tender chicken,
do not cook it all the way.
Do not cook it all the way through. So you want to cook it to where it's all browned on all the sides, but it's not cooked all the way through. Really, really important tip from my husband, you guys, because I didn't do that for years, only for the last 24. So when you don't see pink anymore is when you want to transfer this to a bowl. I have a lot more chicken to do. And this cooks. And
It'll always finish cooking on the inside in the oven.
Yeah, you want really tender chicken. So you just want to get it to where, see that piece? Where is it? Right there? Yeah. You just don't want to see pink anymore. And that's when you stop cooking it and transfer it. So this is going to be transferred right about now. There's a little piece right there that has pink. We're just going to get rid of all the pink and then transfer it. Okay. So, tip for you. Okay, so here is the broccoli all done, and we're going to add it to our bowl. Look at how amazing that looks. So good. And then here is the second batch of chicken. So we're going to cook the rest of this. It's all seasoned. It smells amazing in here, you guys. I wish we had smell-o-vision. So good. So after these are done, we're going to add it to our bowl, and then I'm going to show you the rest of the ingredients that we add. This is so good, you're going to love this. Gotta try it. Okay, let's get away from the steam a little bit. Okay, so there is everything in. We moved it to a pot because the bowl wasn't big enough. So I'm going to mix all of this up and show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is what it needs to look like when you're done, before we add the rest of the ingredients, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so I am doubling the ingredients. So if you're not doubling the ingredients, and I'm just kind of eyeing the vegetables, you guys. So what I did was I cut 2 really large onions, 4 really large bell peppers, and I did cut up some more broccoli. So I wound up using about 2 pounds of broccoli. So you can cut that in half if you don't want to double this, because I am freezing some of this, remember. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going to put in about 2 cups of grated sharp cheddar cheese. So remember, this is doubled, so half everything if you're just doing it in this size pan, because I'm going to do it in 2 of these. I'm going to be using probably about 1.5 cups of Best Foods mayonnaise. You want, if you make your own mayonnaise, that's great. You want to use good mayonnaise. Don't use cheap mayonnaise because of the oil in it, and don't use cheap cheese because of the oil in it. If you use cheap products, other than the soup, is fine. But if you use cheap cheese and cheap mayonnaise, your dish is going to be super, super oily, and all the oil is going to come to the top, and it's not going to be really good. That's the only tip that I have for that. We've tried cutting corners on that when we couldn't get good cheese, like during C19, when we couldn't get the good products. Aldi mayonnaise is okay if you can get that. Cheap cheese, don't skimp on it. This is from Kirkland. It's from Costco, and it's very inexpensive. 2 pounds for I think $6. and it's really good. So sharp cheddar is the best. So a cup and a half of this, and normally I use about a cup of mayonnaise in a regular size. So, but I'm putting in 2 cans of cream of chicken and 2 cans of cream of mushroom. You can mix and match that. If you can find cream of chicken with cheese in it, or cream of broccoli with cheese, get it, because it makes a huge difference and it's amazing. I cannot find it anymore. It's made by Campbell's. Really, really hard to find. In the last 4 years, I have only been able to find it a couple times. So if you can find that, it makes a huge difference. I put cream of broccoli soup in here sometime and cream of chicken when I'm making a single batch. Otherwise, cream of mushroom, cream of chicken. But if you want a really good dish, cream of broccoli, cream of chicken, really good. This is what I'm putting in here today. So I'm going to add these. I'm going to open these and add this, and then I'll show you how I mix it up. And then that's really it. All you do after that is you're going to add all that to the mixture. You're going to mix it really well. Add it to your pan. Put your oven at 350 and heat it through. And depending on your oven and your altitude, the time it takes to heat through, it usually takes from anywhere from 20 to 35 minutes to heat it all the way through. And you're going to see the little bubbles on the bottom to make sure that it's heated all the way through. And then your dish is done. Really, really easy dish to make for dinner. Usually it doesn't take very long to put together, but because I'm making a double batch and I'm freezing some, it's taken me over an hour to put it together. Usually it's pretty easy. So, and you can do this if you get a Costco chicken and you have extra chicken. You can do this with that as well. Really good idea. I've done it. Super easy. Okay, so you add all of those ingredients to here, and then you just mix together. Okay, so once you mix it all together like that, it's going to look really, really creamy because you haven't added the cheese yet. So next you're going to add your 2 cups of cheese to this, and you're going to save some because right at the end of the cooking, you're going to want to put some cheese on the top. So let's go ahead and add the cheese. Okay, everything's mixed in there. At this point, you can taste everything. Everything is cooked. You can taste it for seasoning. If it needs any more seasoning, you can go ahead and add it, mix it through. If everything's good, we can add it to our plate or our pan. So I'm going to go ahead and add it to this pan, and then I'll bring you back. Okay, here is the finished results. I didn't get 2 pans, you guys. I got 3 casseroles, 2 big ones and 1 small one. I am super happy. So these are going to go in the oven for 350. And I'm going to show you the results. I need to grate more cheese to go on top of these, but I am super, super happy. I will see you on the other side and show you the end results. These are delicious. Okay, you guys, so these just came out of the oven, and we're going to add some cheese. They look so good. Okay.
So this one?
Yeah, just a little bit, not too much.
Just a little bit. That's all I'm putting on. It's just
Okay.
a little bit.
Okay, and you can put these back in the oven.
A
That's too much. No, that's too much.
bit.
Nope.
Just a little bit.
Okay, so
Later.
put this here. So you add the cheese, and then it can go back in your oven for just a few minutes to keep it warm, or you can just let it set like that.
And it will melt.
Yeah, it'll melt because these are nice and hot. And then these, I'm going to grate some extra cheese before I put them in freezer containers, and I will show you guys that when I do that in just a little bit after we eat dinner. So what we do is we have rice already made. So we're going to serve this over rice. And let me get a plate, and I will show you what it looks like. Okay, so this is how I do the rice right here. And then I'm going to put the chicken divan on top.
Sort of.
Okay, you guys, this is what it looks like all done with the rice. This is chicken divan. Broccoli,
chicken casserole, whatever you guys want to call it. This is pure comfort food. It is so good on a cold evening. So I live at the beach. It is pure foggy here right now. It is in the low 60s, high 50s. Yes, it is August 8th. We're in summer. This is our summer here at the beach. So this is a really good winter meal. And for a cold summer night, if you guys have cold summer nights. But put this in your recipe book for a good winter meal, a good fall meal. It's a perfect fall meal, perfect freezer meal. I will tell you, this freezes amazingly well. I'm going to freeze this tonight. That's going to be in a separate video, and I'll show you how I do that, because I'm going to go eat right now, and I'm going to end this video and get it up for you guys to see. If you have any questions or any comments or anything that I can answer for you, just let me know, and I will see you soon. So, word of the day, I'm going to give away some Italian seasoning, you guys. I know there's none in here, but let's give away something. Haven't done that in a long time. I'm really hoping to do some lives really soon and do some just Q&As and chit chats. Let's just get to know each other. I've got a lot of new subscribers. We just hit 16,500, and I just want to do some lives and get to know some of my subscribers again, because it's been a really long time since I've got to do that. So let's do that. Let's do some giveaways. So the word of the day is going to be chicken divan, D-I-V-A-N. Comment the word of the day in the comment section, and tell me something that you guys like, some kind of casserole meal, and let me know what you guys like. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching, and look forward to some blueberry jam. So I'm going to be making some blueberry jam tomorrow, so that video is coming up. And I'm also searching for the perfect strawberry, the best strawberry flat that I can get of strawberries, because I am completely out of strawberry jam, you guys. I have not made strawberry jam in over a year, and we are completely out. So that's what I am going to be on the hunt for, and I'm going to take you guys along. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.